Hey, my lovelies, welcome. Thank you guys so much for tuning into the Daily Vibration. So, today we're doing the Daily Vibration for February 6, 2020. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Thank you for tuning in via YouTube. If you're streaming via YouTube or if you're streaming via my podcast, I appreciate each and every one of you. Today we're vibrating on the number 3 today. As I was in meditation, just thinking about what the next question was going to be today, I really have been thinking about the past 2 days and what I've been experiencing personally within the past 2 days, and really having to circle back to ask myself internally, what's my truth, my own personal truth, okay? So, we're going to talk about that today. What is your own personal truth that you hold dear to your own heart? Like, what do you tell yourself to reinforce your uniqueness about self? Okay, we're going to talk about that a little today, and that is going to be what we're pondering today. Okay. Reminder, my loves, that the monthly specials will be listed in the YouTube description box below. Also, you can join us for the next full moon meditation on February 9th. That is going to be for a donation of $20. So you can definitely go ahead and make your donation. Description box below has all of the information along with my classes. My girl Kim Warner's information is there, as well as my email address and how you can contact me. Okay, so if you're tuning in via YouTube, definitely check out the description box below. All of that information is there. If you're tuning in via the podcast, I will make sure that I leave my email address with you guys and the donation information at the end of the segment. Okay. So today we're vibrating on the number 3. This is the number of ascended masters. So we're talking about definitely powerful angles of light, angels of light. Okay, just depending on how leveled up you are in your spiritual walk. Okay, every day I talk about the vibration of your intuition, and I talk about your intuition being connected to your opportunities. It's the same thing today. All right, intuitive energy is available in the atmosphere. It is there for you to utilize. However, it's your choice whether or not you're going to utilize your intuition. Okay, today you're going to find freedom seeking. You might want to feel like you don't want to be boxed in, or you don't want to be limited today. So you have freedom-seeking energy in the atmosphere today. We also have kindness in the atmosphere, as well as being brave in the atmosphere and friendliness in the atmosphere. And we're going to circle back to that when we ponder the question of today, okay? The lower vibrational energy of the number 3 today is indifference, as well as lack of concentration and mood swings, okay? So the question that we're pondering today, y'all, is, what's your truth? What truth do you tell yourself about yourself when you're going through things that may be limiting to you, that may be showing up as lack in your life, that may be showing up as a disappointment? So when you're disappointed, when you're angry, when you're mad, when you're sad, what internal truth or what internal conversations of truth do you stand on within yourself? Okay, now let's just jump into a short story time here. Okay, within the past 2 days I have been feeling very, very heavy energy. Definitely yesterday I wanted to jump on live, but I just couldn't jump on live because the energy for me personally and what I am experiencing personally, I just didn't want to be bothered yesterday with any energy outside of my own. I needed to do self-love and take care of self yesterday. Okay, however, that then put me in the place of really thinking about the trauma that people experience, right? Emotional trauma, mental trauma, physical trauma, all right? And how all of these traumas that individuals experience can cause I want to say they put an anchor, right, in your subconscious mind, okay, about that experience that is then triggered based on other events that may take place in your life, okay? Which then took me back to that saying that hurt people, right? So if you're having a traumatic event, right, and you have not taken the time to heal, every time you experience something similar to that event in any relationship, where it may be a friendship, may it be a partnership in business, may it be a romantic relationship, if you have not taken the time to heal that trauma, once it's triggered again, okay, you can start to experience some of the same heartbreak, some of the same emotional pain, maybe even some of the same anxiety, okay? Because now you're triggered, right? So today, as you're going through the day, and I really want you to think about what is your truth that you tell yourself about yourself. I had an experience, and I know I was saying story time. I had an experience within the past 2 days where I found out some very not so nice information that a family member had to say about me. And obviously, the information was not true. It was loaded with lies. And I also know why the family member did it, because it's easier for you to point the blame at somebody else versus to take a look at yourself in the situation. And I also understand the traumatic events that this individual has been through. Right. So I understand that. I don't condone or make that an excuse as to why they do the things that they do. Right. However, anyone that's close to me and that is in my day-to-day life knows that what this person was saying was not true. However, because this person is close to me, it hurt. It hurt. So the past 2 days, I have really been seeing actually like one thing after the next happening with people that's in my inner circle, and paying attention to the internal dialogue that I'm having with myself after these occurrences or these encounters or experiences happened, right? And one of the things that I find that I have been doing work, because what's popping up in my spirit now is not language or internal dialogue with myself that's breaking me down. The dialogue that I'm having myself is actually building me up. It's very positive. It's not, because I check myself. I check myself and I own my shit. So when you check yourself and you own your shit and you deal with the things that you know personally are broken and that needs to be put together into a beautiful mosaic masterpiece, right? When you're doing your work, because it's from our imperfections that we were made perfect, right? So when you understand that it's from your imperfections that you're made perfect and you start to work on yourself, right? You start to understand that there's nothing you can do about other people that don't want to work in their own personal journey. This is why, as we're moving through this energy, I really feel like it's important for everyone to be able to know what their truth is. What is your truth about yourself? Because there is going to be a lot of energy vampires out. There's going to be a lot of hazers and gargamels out. And the narcissists are running rampant too. Yeah, like really, okay? At one point, I didn't even want to work out yesterday. And I had to push myself to get up and work out because I felt that was another way of me to be able to release all of that, that dense, heavy energy that I was feeling. I wasn't feeling sad per se. It was really just more of a reflective, a reflection, like or being self-reflective, and we talked about that a couple of days ago. So yesterday I was definitely moving in my self-love, and I opted not to go live yesterday because there was just too much personal energy that I needed to sit in and kind of decipher myself. Okay. Now, today we're going to start off with the wonderful Aquarius and see what your wisdom is today, okay? Because we're still in Aquarius season, so we're starting off with air sign. Aquarius is going to be first. And these are your messages for today. These messages are to help encourage, inspire, and motivate, all right? Now, Miss T, I did see your email, but like I said, I had to shut it down yesterday, so I have not fully read it, and I did see it was long. Super excited because I saw that you gave me some very detailed instructions and I didn't get through the whole email yet. So I am going to share that with everybody after I try it, Miss T. So Miss T gave me a really good, sent me a really detailed email about the detox, the hair detox that she's been doing and some of the wonderful experiences that she's been having. I'm actually growing my hair out, Miss T. That's why I haven't shaved my sides out. I'm ready for a change. And I'm ready for a change. So I'm growing my hair out. And when you have natural hair, I just don't know at this point. I need something new to do with my hair. So I'm growing my hair out, Miss T. I'm super excited to check out the hair detox that you sent me. And I will be sharing that with everybody once I get a chance to do that. So major shout out to Miss T. Okay, so Aquarius, we're going to start out with your message, and your wisdom for today is going to be the Moon in Sagittarius card, which is saying luck is on your side today, okay? What I want you to be mindful of today is a day where everyone will be seeking some form of freedom for self. All right. Kindness and friendliness is going to be key, but you also have people operating with mood swings in the air today. So just be mindful of that. Get out your own mood today is what I'm hearing also, Aquarius. Okay. Libras, you have adjustments may be required today, okay, as your energy is popping up as a third quarter moon. So just pay attention to the adjustments that needs to be made today. Also remember, intuitive energy links you to opportunities, okay? Geminis, your message is the full moon in Capricorn energy, which is the end of a tough cycle, is approaching, okay? So Geminis, you may want to get out your head, okay, and just allow yourself to surrender in the things that you can't control and release the things you cannot, okay? Earth signs, starting with Taurus, you have surrendered to the divine today, my wonderful Taurus, okay? I don't know, Taurus, I kind of feel like pay attention to the mood swings today, and if it's not your mood swings, you may want to pay attention to the other people's mood swings around you and follow your intention, your intentions. Intentions came out, but I really wanted to say follow your intuition, which leads me now to say pay attention to your intentions. And this is something that I tell my Taurus client all the time, who happens to be also a really good friend. You're gonna have to check your intentions or your motives and why you do stuff. Okay, all right, Capricorns. Today, your message is the cardinal moon, which is be bold and make the first move today. Okay, you may have to be the one to be bold and make the first move today, Capricorns. All right, just remember that we're sitting in mood swings energy. All right, so come with the light and be the light today. All right, come in with the energy that you desire to experience today. Be the one that's bringing that energy today. Okay, Capricorns. Virgo, your message is full moon in Sagittarius. Look at the bigger picture. Okay. So get out the way today and look at the bigger picture, and don't stay in your feelings today. Being brave may be key for you today, my wonderful Virgos. All right. Leos, fire signs is up next. Starting out with my Leos. The answer you need is coming, okay? Be open, be still, and be mindful, all right? That change is only a thought away. Like, seriously. Sometimes we think about physical change of being the only way things can change. Change first starts internally, okay? And internal change can just be one thought away. All right. Now, Sagittarius, your card is the waxing moon. All right. Energy is gaining momentum. Now, I want you to keep in mind, Sagittarius, that whatever energy you're giving attention to is what's going to gain momentum. So if it's lower vibration, pessimistic energy, lack, limited energy, that's what you're going to produce. But if it's positive, high thinking energy, that's what you're going to produce. That's what's gaining momentum. So be aware of that, okay? Aries, today you have the new moon, and it's saying a new start is coming, okay? A new start is coming, Aries, all right? I also hear get out your own way, Aries. Don't be so bullheaded and stubborn, okay? Water signs, starting off with Scorpio. Today your message is the full moon in Cancer. It says a personal issue reaches a resolution, okay? I'm going to grab that today, y'all, okay? All right, be mindful, Scorpio. A personal resolution is at hand. It's happening, y'all, okay? Personal issue reaches a resolution, Scorpios. All right, Cancers, you guys have full moon in Libra today. It's a win-win outcome for you today, all right? This is why you want to operate with integrity and really trust your feelings on this. Pay attention to your intuition. All right, don't be in your feelings, but pay attention to your intuitions today, my wonderful Cancers. All right, Pisces, your message today is a time for healing, okay? Keep in mind that being brave is in the atmosphere today, my wonderful Pisces, so you can utilize that energy as you're walking through the healing that you need today, all right? Get out of your feelings, Pisces, so you can get into your feelings. And once you get out of your feelings so you can get into your feelings, you can start to see maybe what your emotional triggers are. All right. So today the question is simple. What's your truth that you tell yourself about yourself? What words do you whisper to yourself when you are feeling fearful, when you're feeling angry, you're feeling overwhelmed? Do you beat up on yourself? Do you put yourself down? Do you encourage yourself? Do you motivate yourself? Like, what end of the spectrum is that? What type of things do you tell yourself about yourself? What truth do you tell yourself about yourself? Okay, do you limit yourself? So just think about that as you're going through the day. Think about the conversations you have with yourself when you feel like you are at a crossroad. All right. Think about the things you tell yourself when you're having a day where you feel, oh, all hell done broke loose. Okay. Just think about what you say to yourself in your most difficult situations. If you feel abandoned, if you feel judged, if you feel unloved, what truth are you telling yourself in those situations is what we really want to pay attention to, because a lot of times we're just giving ourselves and feeding ourselves incorrect information about our own selves. Okay. And if you're having an internal dialogue about yourself that is not positive and uplifting, it's going to project something or experience outwardly that is also not positive or uplifting in your experience. Okay. Right. So be mindful of that, my loves. I want you guys to definitely make sure that you check out the description box below if you're tuning in via YouTube. If you're tuning in via my podcast and you want any information about the monthly specials or my classes or the full moon meditation coming up on February 9th, you guys can email me. And my email address is also my PayPal. Okay. So PayPal as well as my email address is the number 4, yourinnervoice@gmail.com. Once again, PayPal or my email address is the number 4, yourinnervoice@gmail.com. Or you can cash at me your donations if you would like to join us on the full moon to Cash App, which is $KIMOY106. Once again, Cash App is $KIMOY106. All right, my loves, I appreciate each and every one of you. Make sure that you guys be kind to yourself. Do something nice for yourself. Really pay attention to the internal dialogue that you're having with self, and we'll chop it up again tomorrow. All right? Love you guys much, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow Daily Vibration. Bye, my loves.